thinking, baby, we could get away and never look back, never look back, never look back, no, never look back, never look back, no.
Howdy friends, it's Quinn. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, hi friend, I'm Quinn. I make speed build videos in The Sims. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and do all the YouTube shebang. And today we have another collab with the Mom Cave. Actually, it's a second collab, but it's not really on purpose. The first house I made for her, I'm gonna link it in the description, and it's the house that I made right before. It's the big lodge. Was actually supposed to be much smaller, but I got so excited about doing a cabin and doing something in the wood and doing something like rustic and stuff that like I got carried away, and I really loved the house and I just wanted to furnish it and upload the video and all, and I decided to shoot my shot with her to see if she wanted it anyway, even if it was way too big. And it was not at all what she wanted, but she decided to take it anyway because she loved it so much that she wanted to like added it to her another part of her video. So I'm gonna have two houses in her video. Oh, lucky I am. I'm so excited to see all the episodes that she's gonna make about my two houses, two of them. So I got very lucky on this one that she didn't get upset at me because I'm in too big a house. And that she gave me another chance. So as you can say, I created myself a second job for her. So here we are, take two for her hideaway. And this one is a way different approach. The concept is a house where you can hide from everyone and no one will find you. A sort of bunker, but cuter, you know what I mean? If you download this house on the gallery, you should definitely put it in Granite Fall. It belongs there. That's where she's gonna put it. It goes there. This house belongs there, but I don't have it, so I built it there. And now I completely have a blank. I have no memory of the name of this town, the one that came with cats and dogs. Why do I not remember? What is it? Brindleton Bay. There you go. But one day I will have Granite Fall. Promise I will have all the pack at one point in my life. Okay, so I talked so much that I didn't say anything about my build, so here we are. I built this underground, you kind of saw it at the beginning. I made like a rough shape of the inside of the house, and we can see the platform on top of the mountain that you can only access from the inside of the build. And that was what I imaginated at first in my head. I wanted to make something underground and I wanted to have a private kind of patio, if you want to. That was my goal. I really I had this idea and I wanted to make it. And also I didn't want it to be able to see it from the road, so I was constantly going up and down, and when I was furnishing the top, and I really wanted to hide it so nobody can know that there's actually like furnishing and stuff on top of the mountain. I just think that the idea is just so cool. And that fake bus crash over there and that old car, I just think everything goes together with all the trees and the bunker, and it's just like, I think it's just so good. We saw a little bit earlier that I builded my staircase outside of the build, and that I always tried to do it. Like, I think building a staircase, somebody asked me the question in my comment section, I think it was yesterday, was asking me how I was building my staircase. I always build them outside of the house to make sure I have enough space and all, and after I bring it inside so I can shape it however I want to. And I made a little roofing thing on the ground, so there's some sunlight coming down, because it's really dark because it's a basement obviously, but I really wanted some sons of the light of the sun, whatever it's called. And it's really easy to do. You saw it. I had a a square inside of my build, and I deleted the roof of it, and you build the roof on top of it. It's really easy. So we moved on to the inside, and it doesn't look like it right now, but there will be a fridge, but way later on, not now. So every time that I'm making a video, I always build the shape of the house and like paint it outside and all this stuff, and sometimes I'm gonna do landscaping, and I'm gonna always do the layout of the house and the color of the walls and stuff by myself, and I cut it out. It's not because I don't want to show you, it's because it takes me so long to do my floor plan, because I always test out my floor plan first. I always place down some random furniture here and there, and like random couches and random whatever, everything, to test out the color, to test out how the layout goes, and to have a very good idea of where I'm going. I'd rather take the extra time because reason number one, it makes it so much easier when you go in editing. There's less cutting, and you know, I know where I'm going, so it's much easier to edit. Reason number two, I build much faster. And reason number three, doing the layout for the house is a deal for me. Everything needs to have a flow, so I take my time. When I'm start recording, I already know where I'm going. I'm placing this there and that there, and everything have a place, and I know what I'm doing. I realize I like to do basements so much because you can do whatever you want. Like in this bedroom, I just added 2 little square in the back because I wanted to make that kind of roof, like this little space, like a little closet kind of thing on each side. And I wanted to do this for so long, but I couldn't because I never had the space for it. But now I just could, because it's a basement, I can add whatever I want, wherever I want. It's awesome. I really like how this bedroom turned out. I feel like it's just so cute and so cozy, and it's for men, so it is a little bit more masculine than what I usually do. That's why in the closet there is only more masculine type of clothing, if I can say it like that. If you saw, I just realized I did that earlier. I put some paneling in front of the windows, and it won't stop the sun to shine inside. That was a mouthful. Jeez, speak. So you can put whatever you want in front of windows, and it really doesn't matter. So I put it 3 different sets of paneling, and here we are. I really like this built-in bookshelf. I think because I came out a little bit later in the build and I added that up. It doesn't look like it because the magic of editing, but it's 2 base game shelf. On the very top is 2 base game shelf, and under that it's 2 nightstand. Yeah, and you put the bookshelf on there, and ta-da! It looks good. So I really tried to make this house off the grid, but I really don't know if I made it right. Because I realized I never actually built an off-the-grid house, so I don't know if I have all the essential. I really hope so. I put some solar panel also outside and some rain collector thingy, whatever. I tried. And I decided that this person is into candles, and that's why that person liked to live off the grid, because it likes to make candles. I have weird ideas sometimes. It works in my brain, okay? I feel like I made this room a little bit like a craft room, and I think it came out so good. I love how I divided also this room. I'm gonna do it here in a second. I just put one side on platform, and I put some columns, and I just think it came out so good. I think the idea behind it was to kind of separate one person that likes to make candles, that is more tidy, and the other person that likes to work with wood, that have like woods everywhere, and that person is a little bit more messy, and they wanted to separate these two spaces. And I don't know, I just had the idea and I just went with it. And I realized that I like to stack chairs. Yep. I didn't knew that I would like this build so much because it was basement, and I never really enjoyed doing basement because it's so dark. But man, do I love this build. It is so good. I'm really proud of myself on this one. The landscaping is awesome. I'm just gonna tap my back a little bit. So I came back in the living room to make a little stand for my fireplace because I thought it was a little sad. And the candle divider thingy, well, it was hanging off. It wasn't touching the floor, and it was very much disturbing my OCD. So I just took some shelves and just stacked them on top of each other, and bam! You can't see anymore that the candles thingy don't touch the floor. I am really sorry for the ups and downs here. I feel like my camera is going everywhere, but like, you see where I was going? We are finally going on top, the last room of the build. It has been such a process to figure out what I wanted to do with this. Just to give you an idea on how much I didn't know what to do with this thing, I asked my husband that never played The Sims before, and what his answer was? Make a place where you can tan. So here, babe, I made a rooftop where you can tan. Dang it, I really need to wrap it up. Gosh. So I'm doing the last little steps here and there, adding some rocks and some landscaping. Thank you so much, you guys. I am at 100 subscribers and I've never been more happy in my life, I think. No, I lied. The day I got married was a very happy day. I am so glad that you guys are a part of my community. Thank you so much for liking, and the comment section is always blowing off. Everybody is nice with everybody, and I'm just so glad that y'all are a part of it. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking and commenting again. I know I'm repetitive, but I'm really happy. 100 subscribers for me was a big deal. I know it's not a big deal in general, but for me it was. So thank you very much, my friend. I'm gonna let y'all go. So I am Quinn, you're my friend, and I love you guys. Bye!
I've been looking for a way out. I can't find my way now. I just need you by my side. Lately I've been thinking, baby, we could get away and never